In this video, my goal is to get back to 2500. Probably not today, maybe tomorrow or the day after tomorrow. So be sure to subscribe to this channel so that you don't miss any of my future uploads. And you don't want to miss this special series, My Road Back to 2500 with Gambits only. So let me play 1 or 2 games for today featuring the modern Gambit after e4 d4, then g6 pawn to f5. Spoiler, I'm going to sacrifice all of my kingside pawns against strong players and try to get back into the game. So stay tuned. Hey, I'm playing against a 2472 rated player. My goal in this video is to reach 2420, somewhere there, if I win. So let's play the Fianchetto Gambit once again. H takes g6. I guess my opponent is confused or surprised at this time, or by this time. There we see a weird move, pawn to g3. Let me just continue with my normal looking moves. Knight c6. What else do I know? Bishop g2. I can play pawn to e5 if I want, but you see, I've never seen this before. I mean, this Fianchetto setup, so I can do whatever I feel like at this point. Perhaps going bishop g7, even though the main plan is to play bishop h6 in this position. So pawn to c3, now I'm at liberty to go e5, if you think about it. And then take back with my knight. I just left my d-pawn. But hey, queen takes is a blunder due to knight d3 check, if you think about it. Yes, white can't take my d-pawn due to d3 check, and look at that. I mean, I would just have a lot of play. I have bishop g4, I have so many open lines, and this is one thing I like about the Fianchetto Gambit, or the modern Gambit. I mean, it only takes one wrong move, I mean, for white to go down very quickly. Kudos to them. My opponent just played pawn to f4, suspecting something. So let's go bishop g4, now attacking the queen. Let's see what they are going to do. I intend to castle long if things go sour from here. And I want to play knight c4. Knight e2, this is a very easy move and something that I never expected to see. Oh wait, I thought my opponent was going to check, but I can still take a free pawn on h2. I don't know how free that is, but I'm just improvising at this point. Queen takes, let's take, why not? And then after bishop takes, castle long, I just removed that, as you saw. And now this is just a matter of technique. I feel like I've already won half the battle. If I want, I can take the knight right away, but why not adding more sword to the wound? This is where it matters the most. By the way, this is a rated match, you guys, a 3+2 rated match, and I'm playing against a 2472. My goal this week, or the coming week, is to get back to 2500. You know, I've played a lot, I've made a lot of jokes. I just want to get back to my true strength and forget about this thing. Gambits only. Let me give a check on g4 with my knight. So bishop f5 now. I want to do this. If knight d4 is played, I'll just take. That'll be check. And then probably go knight g4 check. So let's see what my opponent is going to do. I feel so good. Well, I feel good. Good. Let's see what my opponent is going to do. Time is ticking. I anticipated that move, knight d2. Why can't I just develop my other knight, which is doing nothing? So my king's knight is now activated. I can do whatever I feel like now. Well, I feel good. Good. I'm enjoying this, you guys. It's like many people don't know how to defend against my elbow opening the fianchetto gambit, or what I call the modern gambit. I can just take here, and after bishop takes, knight h2. Now it is my king's knight which sits on h2. Wait, I can pin the knight to the rook like this, pap. So probably I'll just be up a piece, and look at this. Wow. So knight check. Maybe we are going to see king f3. Oh, king g1. I mean king f1. Can I give a check or just go in with my rook? I planned to go rook h2 on the next move. Let's see what my opponent is going to do. Okay, the bishop is dead. At this point, my opponent needs to resign. Yep. Oh, let's go. So yeah, I'm now rated 2420. I mean, I just won 7 elos. So let's see if I can reach 2450 maybe for now. Can I? Another game, pawn to e4. This time I'm playing against a 2597 rated player. So let's see. Another fianchetto gambit. This time I'll try to be fast because I'm playing with an objective, wanting to get back to 2500. Yeah, this is another line that most of my opponents play, but even after bishop d3 you can go queen d6. Queen d6 just prevents white from playing bishop f4 if you think about it. Again, I'm waiting for the move pawn takes so that I can take back with my h pawn, and I just pre-moved that. I'm sure by this time my opponent is surprised, asking themselves, what is this guy doing? I'm busted, guys. This is the top Indian move. How do I know? Because I've done a lot of tutorial videos on the modern gambit, and this is one line that gives me a hard time in this dubious gambit. Nevertheless, knight c6, just attacking the d4 pawn. Why not? Then there we see pawn to c3. If I want, I can take back on f5 like that. But what I like doing is to play bishop h6. Remember, the plan is to go bishop h6. If bishop takes, I take back with my knight and put that knight on f5. Maybe after bishop f5. Yep. Sometimes we develop the king's knight through e7 and that after playing pawn to e5. So bishop h6, just attacking the dark square bishop. Let me pre-move knight takes. I see that coming. And I'm still waiting for white to take on g6, by the way. This is how I play the fianchetto gambit. Imagine playing like this against super strong opponents. This guy is almost a 2600 and I'm doing this nonsense. I pre-moved that, by the way. So pawn takes, again pawn takes. What can they do? Now it is me challenging my opponent to see what they can do. I have bishop g4 also coming. My opponent is asking for a queen trade. But nope, I am not interested. Or maybe I can just take that. Or what if I just develop my... I can't do much. I mean, my g6 pawn is attacked twice, so I need to be very careful. Maybe bishop f5. I'm sorry, guys. I wasn't ready for this. If queen takes, I'm going to take back, yep, with my c pawn. I didn't see this coming, but anyway, if bishop takes f5, I'm still going to take back with my knight. And this game is full of pre-moves. If you think about it, I'm just pre-moving all the way. Perhaps I know one or two things in the modern gambit. If anything, you can call me the modern Gambit master. I should have taken with my pawn, I think. Knight f3, now I can go pawn to e5. Why not? Just dominating the center. If pawn takes, again pre-move, d takes e5. Why not? Don't try this at home. Yeah, like I've been pre-moving since the opening stage. So my pre-move rate in this opening is like 80% if I'm not mistaken. Just speaking by intuition. Let's see what my opponent is going to do. Time is ticking. Not so many people know how to handle the Fianchetto Gambit, which is why I like this so much. e4, attacking the knight. The knight has to go back. Like, go back, dude. Rook e1 pinning my thing, so let me castle long. As always, you always want to castle long in the Fianchetto Gambit or in the modern Gambit. So knight g5, counter attack that knight one more time. This also paves the way for my d-rook. Yeah, like now I can just play rook d-h8. Nothing can stop me from doing that. And now go in with my other knight. Look at these things. Maybe there's going to be some sacrifices here, I don't know. Sometimes we just improvise and find good moves on the board in real time. My rook is under attack. Let's attack the knight. I forgot to defend my d pawn. See how tricky these guys are. Can I do a little trick in this position? Do I have a knight sack here? Or maybe I should play knight d3. Let's go knight d3. I don't know what to do, really. I mean, just targeting two spots, knight d3 and a b2 pawn. Wait! I mean, there was something my opponent could have done, but anyway, let me just take that rook. So I'm just up an exchange, and I can do this if I want. What was my opponent thinking? They have pawn to c4. Okay. Let's attack that pawn one more time. Or maybe I should go pawn to e3 next. Why not? With pawn to b5, by the way, I just want to... Okay, it doesn't even matter. e3. If knight takes, I have rook... Oh, God. Let's do this. I can't even take that pawn anymore. Let's continue marching to Zion. This is a dirty game, if you think about it. Very dirty. If pawn to e4, I have knight d4. Wait. My opponent just hanged their knight. Like, I can just take that pawn and take this other knight, right? Yes. And I'm attacking this knight. Yeah, there's nothing here. If knight takes, I'll just... No. That's good. I guess I can just take the knight. Knight takes. And then put my king here. I don't have many options. Take my pawn and I'll take... Okay, let me take this pawn, attacking the knight. And this other pawn. I guess this is a draw or something, right? This should be a draw, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, let me start pushing this air pawn. Check. Let's see where the king goes. And continue marching to Zion. Am I going to lose this game? Let's do this. Be very quick. Kaspa, you can do it. Defend the pawn. Attack the knight. Want to play rook here. Oh, let me just attack this other thing here. I should put my king. Let's do this. And this. Check. Let's do this. Is this a draw? Something like that. Can this be a draw? Check. No. Oh, let's give it a check. Let's do this. Oversimplifying the game. No. Check. Check. Is this going to be a draw or something? No. I don't know how to finish this game, honestly. Check. I think this is a draw or something. How can I finish this game? Or maybe put the king here and start marching to Zion. Let me do one more trick. Yeah, I can do this. And this. No. Let's give it a check. Do this. Was this a draw or something? How can I checkmate my opponent from here? Let me ask Stockfish. Damn, I need some endgame lessons. How come I failed to checkmate my opponent? Let me do a quick analysis to see what was going on in this position. Okay, alright. At this point, Stockfish confirms that this was a dead draw. There was nothing I was going to do. Maybe I made some inaccuracies in the end game. Where did I go wrong? Oh, this was a draw. Even at this stage, this was a draw according to Stockfish. Even here, but I was winning. Maybe I lost due to time pressure. After this move, rook c4, white played knight f6, and then I took rook h5 check, correct move, and then I took. I was doing great. I lost in this position. What was I supposed to do? Rook g4. So I wasn't supposed to allow the king to get closer to the kingdom of Babylon. I was supposed to play rook f4 or rook g4. I swear I wasn't going to find rook f4 or rook g4. You see, rook b4 looked natural, but this was a drawing move. After rook h8, things became very simple for white. There was nothing I could have done from here. This was a dead draw. This cannot be winnable. Especially that my opponent's rook was on a1. Oh god, I wasn't going to find rook f4, I swear. Anyway, good game. I missed my opponent very close. This guy is almost a 2600. So just give me kudos, you guys. I've tried my level best. Bleeds is not that simple. Anyway, I hope you guys are going to catch me in my next video in this series that I'm calling my road back to 2500 with gambits only. Let me know what you guys think about these games in the comment section down below. By the way, you can check out my courses at www.KaspaChess.com or on my Patreon page. That's how you support this channel, by the way. I don't ask for donations or free money. So the way you support this channel is by joining one of our membership tiers on Patreon or simply buying my courses. That really helps.